Hello everyone, today we have a super exciting video for you because we bought a house. We're super excited. So today we're gonna do an empty house tour. We're standing out front, we turned all the lights on inside, so I'm gonna take you through really quickly and then I'll show you the backyard. But we have a cute little front porch area. It'll be really nice to decorate for the fall time. I'm thinking like we could do a cute bench, lots of flower pots, and a cute wreath. And I think we want to paint the front door. There's a lot that we want to change and fix up, so I'll kind of point those things out as we go through. But we wanted to show you what it looks like before we get everything moved in. There's some boxes, but it's empty for the most part. All right, let's go inside. We just came in the front door. I'm standing with my back to it right here. And when you first walk in, there's just a little entryway. And it's kind of interesting because it has this door right here to block off the hallway, which is interesting. We want to take that down and just do a cased opening. There's really no point for us to have a door there. But that's that. And then in here, this is your front coat closet. It's actually pretty big. It's a decent size. So we've got to redo all the closets, but that's a really good size, especially if we want to do like a shoe rack in there or whatever. We also have like an entryway bench that we're using at our house now that would go really well there, and it's got like shoe storage on the bottom. One thing that I do really like is the light fixture. I think it's so vintage and cool. The house was built, I think, in the 60s, and a lot of the stuff is very old and maybe not like original, but you know, hasn't been updated in a couple decades. But I really actually love the light fixture. I think if I could just paint it, I would keep it. There's an awkward outlet right in the middle of the wall. They had a grandfather clock right there, and apparently that's very common to have that. And then over here, there's a nice big cased opening, and this is where the formal dining room is. These are the original hardwood floors. I love them. They're definitely not what I would pick if I was gonna replace the floors, and we probably will eventually, but I really like them. They've got like a nice little like creak to them when you walk in here. The original hardwoods are in all the bedrooms, and then this area, the main living space in the hallway, is I think laminate. I really love this room. We don't even have a dining room table at our house because it's so teeny tiny. So having a formal dining room is gonna be really nice. Joe and his dad are doing work on the crawl space, and you can like hear them through the floor, so ignore that. But back to the dining room. We have a nice chandelier that's going to go, and a nice big window. They left the drapes. Obviously we're gonna get rid of those, but it's a nice big space. I really like it. It gets a lot of natural light too, probably the most out of any room. And then a nice little door over there. I really love that door. It's just kind of cute, and I don't know, I just like it. Okay, so if we come to this door, we have that hallway that goes down there, which has all the bathrooms and bedrooms. And then, so standing in this doorway, we have the eating area, the kitchen, and then the living room is tucked back there. But our plan is to totally tear out the kitchen, definitely get rid of those upper cabinets because they block so much light and just make it feel closed off. But the space is nice and open. It's the most open concept that we saw, so that is one of the main reasons why we loved this, in addition to the lot, which you'll see out back a little bit. But we'd get rid of the chandelier and redo the kitchen with a nice big island with bar seating. We wouldn't have a table here. Our table would just go in the dining room, but it would just be a really nice, big, open kitchen. One thing I really like is that there's a cute little window above the sink. The kitchen is definitely usable as is, like there's nothing wrong with it, and it's actually not a horrible size. I would say countertop space. We actually have more counter space than we ever have in the apartment or house, which is nice. But yeah, the fridge would go here. I mean, the stuff in here is old. Like, look at this dishwasher. It's not even by the sink. The oven range looks like it's been updated, but it's a gas range, which is really nice. So we could get a really nice one. But yeah, all of this would be changed. I want everything to be white and black. That's kind of the theme. Kind of like what they have. I mean, except we would just have black. I like the pull knobs. But so back in the kitchen, this is what it looks like. You have that eating area, which again, if you took down these cabinets, it would be so much brighter because you would get the light from both the window going over there and that light coming over, because we would have pendant lights over an island. But you can see the dining room is there. So there's potential to like knock down that wall, but we don't know how awkward that would be with like that hallway. So for now, we're leaving it as is. And then this is the living room. So you turn right around, my back is at the sink, and here's the living space. That is the door to outside. That's like our side door. There's a carport out there, but we have a gas fireplace, and we want to like whitewash that or paint it white, change out everything. Everything in here is gold, and that's gotta go. This is the only thing we have hung up. It conveniently fit on like nails that they already had or hooks. 2 windows, and this is all what do you call it? Basically the wood paneling. I think that's what it is, but they've painted it. The whole house is pretty much this like dusty aqua-y blue. I want everything to be like a really nice, bright, slightly off-white. But there's another window. That light fixture is going so quickly. I mean, look at those bulbs or those lights. I mean, they're freaking tulips. That's gotta go along with that one. I think it doesn't even match, but anyway, all the fixtures are going, like everything is changing. But out this door, are a million cicadas, and it's currently evening, but there's a nice carport. And then in this room, all of this to there is a storage area and laundry. So our laundry is like outside of our house, but it's connected. Oh my gosh, this yellow light, it's gotta go. But it's a big storage area where we can have an outside fridge. We can repurpose these cabinets to put out there. But it's currently unfinished, but there is an air vent, like it's actually heated and cooled through the AC. So we have to finish that out. And once we do that, it'll be a lot nicer. So that is that. We're gonna paint all the doors. Everything in here is really like red and gold. Now, the issue that Joe and I have started talking about is that we're gonna start changing all of these things in the house, and then the floors are gonna look really messed up, because although they're nice, they're pretty like reddish orange, and that's really not the vibe, especially with what I want the rest of the place to look like. I would love a kind of gray, but also slightly warm brown. I mean, it doesn't have to be real wood, but a nice, just modern farmhouse vibe is what I'm going for. So we might end up replacing the floors. We'll see. Through that door where the eating area is like kind of set up to be, there's a door to go outside. This door needs to like be shaved down. It does not ever want to shut. So I will show you the backyard at a later date, but that goes outside. Okay, now for the rest of the rooms. These are a little bit more boring because there's not much to see. So big hallway, everything is off this hallway. So this is our big bathroom. You can see all the gold, right? But it is set up with one sink, but there's clearly plenty of counter space where we could replace this, and we would replace this, but everything was maintained really well, and it's really clean inside and out for the most part. So there's nothing that we need to like immediately do, especially in the bathrooms. This is a nice bathroom. You'll see the scary bathroom in a second, but it's nice, it's bright. It's got a nice shower tub combo. Really what we would need to do is just to replace this or paint it or something. But yeah, eventually replace the tile, but I don't hate this. This isn't the worst thing ever. It's just very gold. I mean, every single thing is gold. But behind this door, I mean, like all of the hinges, everything is gold, is a amazing closet. I feel like it doesn't look as deep as it is. Like my whole entire arm fits in. It's a really deep closet, so you could fit a lot in there. A cute little mirror on the back, like my super casual outfit. So leaving the bathroom, we go to the first bedroom. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath. It's very simple. It's got the nice hardwood floors. This one actually has a decent lamp fan, and this is gonna be Joe's office. It's got one window, not much to see. It actually has a pretty big closet. It is pretty much the whole wall minus what the bathroom closet is. All the closets need to be completely redone, but here's that room. Nothing huge, but good for an office or a little bedroom. That is the entryway. Again, we would get rid of that door. And then we have 2 closets. This one is kind of the shallower closet. I don't even know what we would do with these, really. Like, there's so much closet space, which is amazing. And this one is much deeper, so again, I don't know what exactly you would put in there, but there's plenty of space. And then we have what will be my office in the corner. I don't know if this is smaller or bigger than Joe's office, but I think this room gets more light because it has 2 windows and it's closer to our bedroom. So if there's like overflow, I know there will be overflow clothes, or like if I need to put a dresser in here, it's, you know, closer to our bedroom. But I love like how the floors creak. I don't know why I like that so much, but it's character, as everyone on House Hunters says. But this has a nice big closet. Again, we want to redo this. I have a lot of things that I like to be like on shelves, folded up, like my sweaters. I have them on a bookshelf right now, which actually has worked really well. So what I want to do is like shelves in the center and then hanging storage on the sides. My only concern is that like I'm pretty much gonna need the entire width of like the entry area for shelves. So it might be tricky getting back in here and searching through things, but we're gonna have to mess around with that to see. Another light fixture that's definitely gotta go, it's all gold. And we also have a lot of light switches to switch out. They're not even all the same. The outlets and the outlet covers have to be switched. Like, we're doing a lot here. Then across, we have our bedroom. So it's definitely the biggest room, not by much, but you can see the blue color continues. It's either blue or tan. 2 windows again. Like right there is the entryway closet. And then there's a closet, if I shut this, you know, that hall closet is there. So the master bedroom closet is the smallest of the three, which sucks, but I think our plan is to kind of make this our comfy clothes closet and mostly Joe's stuff. I mean, you can see it doesn't really extend much further than where the door is open. And Joe doesn't have nearly as many clothes as I do. And yeah, so we'd be able to do it in here with a couple of shelves and then hanging space. I really like to have like my comfortable clothes in my actual bedroom, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, my stuff is split between my office and, well, actually none of my clothes are in the bedroom. That's a lie, they're in the closet too. But anyway, that's kind of the plan. I think we're gonna do our bed right here. It's kind of the only space where we could have nightstands on either side. And I think we're gonna do our triple dresser here. We're gonna have to see about size. I'm assuming depth-wise, our bed can fit and a dresser. You never know though. It might be, the furniture might be deceptively large, but one of our dressers I think we're gonna put here. Who knows, maybe it could go there. We'll see. And then we have the scary bathroom. Can you tell why it's scary? Because the toilet stares at you. It's just right there. This bathroom is teeny tiny, teeny tiny. Let me turn the light on. Where is it? I mean, you can see the floor space, tiny. Like when I stand in this space, like my arm is touching the wall. So yeah, all the gold. It does have a cabinet. It has a window, which means though that there is no fan, which sucks, but it's okay. Another gold light fixture, but like, this is probably the most dirty out of all of the rooms, but like the toilet's nice, you know, it's fine. And then this little shower with no light. It's kind of an in-between size of like the teeny tiny ones that would maybe go to like here. It's in between that and like a full shower. It's fine. It's kind of scary though, because it feels like you're trapped in a dungeon with no light. So this would be like, besides the kitchen, the biggest project or the hardest project, because it's kind of like, how do you make this better? You know, it's kind of tricky. Wow, look at that outlet cover. Oh my gosh. But we think that maybe we could steal space from the office and push this back a teeny bit, even if we could get like between 6 inches and an additional foot, we'd be able to have like a nice, just stand up tile shower. And even if it just had, you know, a single sink, because clearly nothing else could fit, but if we could have the sink there and the toilet here, that would be nice. I mean, if the toilet could just be pushed back a teeny bit, I would appreciate that. Because like I said, you can sit on the toilet and look at the whole bedroom. It's a little ridiculous. But let's see, walking out here, we're now in the hallway, and you can see in there is the dining room entryway area, and then straight across is the side door. So it is quite a bit later now. It is dark outside. Where are you? Oh. Oh, yeah, I didn't mention that. There's like textured ceilings in here, and
it's really here in the hallway.
Yeah, here
Some kind of textured
and in the hallway. It sucks because when we take that down, we're assuming that there's gonna be like unfinished ceiling or something underneath. Although looking at it, it looks like it's not going to be. If we don't have to deal with that issue, I honestly don't hate the ceiling.
I hate it. I don't know how you don't, of us to like...
I just don't really notice it, I guess. I mean, it does cast shadows because of the texture,
yeah, I feel like
but that's definitely a project that we have to do. Our list is very long. we're gonna be very busy, but we're really excited. I will show you the backyard another day and just insert that next. It's a couple days later and it's a really nice sunny day, so it's perfect time to show you the backyard. This is like the kitchen dining area, and when you go out this back door, you gotta unlock it. Okay, it's still locked. There we go. This is our little deck space. The carport's right in there, but here's the little deck and the backyard. I think it goes to about where that pole is and cuts back there, but goes all the way back to that fence. And then that's our shed, and it goes all the way over to where those trees are. And there's Joe. So you can see a nice big driveway, the carport, a really nice big flat backyard. It'd be perfect for like cornhole back there, or having, I mean, if you had like a trampoline, it's the perfect yard for that, or a hammock, little seating area. So I think we want to extend the deck out a little bit and then have like a paved area with like pavers, where we could have a like fire pit area and or some like nice outdoor seating. So yeah, feels really nice out here. It's a lot to, or it's going to be a lot to maintain because there's a lot of grass and the front yard's pretty big too. But it's a nice flat lot, which is awesome. One last look at the backyard. And that's about it. I hope that you enjoyed the empty house tour. I am so excited to get to decorate and make this place our own. I think it's gonna look so good once we just, I mean, even just painting the whole place, getting rid of this blue, because that does no favors for like to lighting. It just enhances shadows, and the blues don't even match. Like, this is so much brighter. But just painting, getting rid of all the gold hardware everywhere, switching it out, making it a little bit more modern, and then decorating, because we haven't ever seen it furnished, is gonna like make a big difference. There will definitely be more house related content to come, so stick around for that, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.